or go out and train and not just sit on the trainer and learn how to handle your bike in crosswind situations. I think that the more difficult the bike, if it's windy like crazy, great. It just has to be as difficult as possible so I can make a difference.
That's funny.
That is funny. You're on the smaller side. How do you, because I'm petite, and so the crosswinds are really challenging for me. What do you do to really help be strong and safe in that kind of situation?
It's a few things. Really practicing in those situations. That makes the world of a difference. Knowing how your bike reacts. Funny enough, my training wheels, even though they're 65 mil, they're less tolerant in the crosswinds than my 80 mil race wheel. So every wheel behaves a little different. And then knowing, like the very first time I went out on a TT bike in the wind, it was terribly uncomfortable. And there's small things you can do, like you push your weight a little more over the front wheel, and you really sit on that front wheel. The back wheel can blow around all day long, but the front wheel has to be stable. And a lot of people, they do exactly the opposite. They sit up and they sit back, and that makes it actually worse. So you want to put as much weight on the front wheel as you can, and really lock in on that. But at the end of the day, it's really knowing, like, how does my bike react if I have a gust coming from the side? How much tolerance do I have? When do I have to start sitting up? And I think that's really, it all comes with practice, being comfortable on your bike. Same thing with cornering. People underestimate how much grip you actually can have, or overestimate it when it's wet. Really learn to know the limits of your bike, learn to know the abilities of your bike, and get comfortable with it. It doesn't help if you have the fastest bike, but you have to slow down 200 yards before every turn, and then you have to accelerate after every turn. Learn to speed through the turn, corner correctly. And you can do that on an off day when you have a rest day. Tell your wife to drive you to the top of the hill, drop you off with the car, then you go down, you practice those turns. There's a lot of things you can do to get used to the bike, especially with Xterra. Same thing with the mountain bike. Get used to the bike, know how your bike handles, know the limitations of your bike, and when you start losing control, that makes a lot of difference. Really practice those things. I always think it's funny when people tell me, it's really windy, I don't want to go outside. Is that, no, perfect training for those crosswinds, and then purposely hit it, go sideways into the crosswind, like choose roads where you know you have those situations, and train those things, because on race day, it'll be the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good advice.
It is really good advice. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it's probably good if you practice on a safe road. Like, I would never do crosswind training on a busy road that has a lot of traffic.
Yeah, no.
But find a bike trail. Find a bike trail that's exposed, or a road that has hardly any traffic that's exposed, where you can practice those things. There's opportunity there. Just kind of have to look for it and purposely train it.